On Saturday morning, the first members of a mass migration of 4,000 Hondurans arrived at Mexico's southern border. Many had been travelling days to get this far, but now they found their way ahead blocked. After a brief scuffle involving a few young men, the gates on the border bridge were closed. And those like Esther, a single mum with 4 children, settled down to wait for the rest of the caravan to arrive.
I want a better future for my children because in Honduras you can't get work, not even the young.
Many here are fleeing poverty and some the country's murderous gangs. After a pause, the Mexican authorities began letting them through, 20 at a time. We caught up with Eric as he queued.
My daughter doesn't have shoes because I can't get work. It's the need that we all have in the country.
But many, like Johnny, held back, thinking this easy entrance might be a trick.
We're worried that they'll deport us back to our country after all that it's cost us to get this far.
It didn't help that migration authorities refused to say where they were taking the Hondurans in buses. What Mexico's president said is that he'll give people visas to work in the south of the country or asylum if they qualify for it. But what he won't do is let them pass through and get to the US. That was the aim of most people here to start with, and some say they will definitely settle for staying in Mexico if they're allowed to. John Holman, Al Jazeera, on the Mexico-Guatemala border.